Hey gang, welcome to another zany episode of Real Deal Property Sharks. I'm your host, Jersey Mike, and as you all know, I'm the real deal. And of course, my two hosts here, lovely Deborah Face, the face of real estate, and Mr. I Can't See a Damn Thing, Coach Nick.
Come here, I gotta feel the braille.
Yeah. Strip bar, maybe. Anyway, so we want to welcome you to the show today. And of course, you know, we always have zany topics. And I will reiterate this again. I have a research department. Okay. So it's all true. Okay.
Unbelievable, but true.
Unbelievable.
But true.
Maybe unbelievable or close to unbelievable, but true.
But true.
Okay. So we're going to start off today. We're going to start off in my home state, New Jersey. Okay?
Jersey Mike.
Now, because when I say that, and there is crazy people everywhere. Well, here we go. I know, because I can relate. This 35-year-old man in New Jersey. Are you guys ready for this?
Go ahead.
Ready.
Hit me.
You
Now
gotta pay
listen.
attention.
Okay, listen. Okay, I'm a man. You've heard of blow up dolls, and you know.
Yeah, driving down the highway.
Driving down the
HOV
highway.
lane.
They use them. Well, they use them for all different purposes.
Yeah.
But now this is a step beyond. No pun intended. This guy is dating a ghost.
No way.
He's
Come
dating
on.
the way the story goes. My parents crazy sometimes. The way the story goes is that this guy, the way he's telling the story, he goes into a diner and he's sitting there all by himself, and this ghost, this is what he says, came up to him, proceeded to tell him that her family has owned the diner for like 45 years. Suggests that he tries the risotto. So he starts dating her, and her name is Lisa. Okay. No, this is not, I'm telling you, this is true.
Oh my God.
Did he order the risotto?
I don't know. But he's dating her for 3 years. He says they have a great
Long-term,
life.
huh?
Yeah, long term.
Wow.
It's going to be much longer for her than him. But at least after a while, they'll be on the same plane. You know what I mean? So then she can say she's dating a ghost.
Oh my God.
So what happens is, so he says he's been dating this girl for like 3 years. He says that she's colder than other women. Can't imagine why. I mean, I'm just going to take a shot in the dark here. Can't imagine why. So he says colder than other women. Says that she has a very high sex drive.
Oh my God.
The way they have sex is it's all vibrational. I think he's standing next to something.
The bunny?
He's vibrations. I mean, I don't know where he's getting it.
Alrighty then.
So the ghost, it's her parents' restaurant?
Diner.
You know,
It's
we
a
had an
diner.
episode about houses
Well,
that
I'm
had
going to
ghosts.
say,
and-
because in real estate, if there's something bizarre going on or something, you know,
Yeah.
kind of, I don't know, crazy like that, people want to go inside, they want to buy the house.
When they don't want to buy the house.
Well, that's
Well, sometimes they want to experience, you know.
Remember that Amityville horror
Yes.
show?
Yeah, they filmed that in Tom's River.
Yeah.
That house was in Tom's
Oh,
River.
really? Was
Yes.
it in Long Island?
Nope. It
No
was
kidding,
the
huh?
real house was in Long Island.
Amityville, Long Island.
Amityville, but they filmed it in Tom's River.
No kidding.
Yeah.
No kidding.
That's-
See, but that ghost didn't want a little bit of this. That
Yeah.
ghost wanted to like.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but some houses sell.
You're very animated for a
because of
blind
that.
guy.
It's true.
You know, listen, you can't see the ghost, so don't matter.
Yeah, you can, right? You can't see him. I can't see
Come
you.
here, honey. Yeah. See,
Nick, if you don't stop it, I'm going to rearrange all your furniture. That'll really piss you off.
oh man, my dog's gonna fight you.
I told you to leave that thing outside. Damn dog. But no, on that line,
Speechless.
no, that'll never happen. Folks, that'll never happen. It's just maybe a dramatic pause, but that's about
Oh
it.
my.
All right, so I want to ask you this. But anyway, to finish the story about the guy, he says that this ghost has dirty talk with him.
Come here.
I mean, come on. I mean, I've heard a story like a guy having a blow up. There was a guy that had one of those real life, like kind of like those $7,000 blow. Well, that was not a blow up doll. It's actually rubber. He used to take her out to dinner. Used to take her out to dinner. Yes.
Oh,
And imagine a ghost, like like it comes. I can see right through you.
But you must be looking insane.
Well,
You're
you know,
sitting there
it's-
talking to someone. who's
Exactly,
like,
there
"Hey,
she is,
touch
she's
me."
like-
I tell you what, it's a good thing that he's not the jealous type because I mean everybody could see right through everything.
That's
Right,
right. I
yeah.
can see right through her. But have you ever? And when it comes to real estate, like have you ever like had a property that you went that was known to be haunted?
I haven't.
I'm using it as a pickup place, so if you're into ghosts,
I
you know,
haven't.
like-
I was in a restaurant hotel in New Hampshire that was haunted, and I was
Did you hear anything?
No, but I was saying that they should do like what do you call it? Like
A
have
seance?
tours, and go and have the people go through, but they didn't want to do it. They said it was kind of crazy. They didn't want to do that. But I just thought
So
that'd be
while
awesome.
you were there and nothing happened.
No, we just had dinner there, and you're just kind of looking around. You wanted, but I think certain people can't feel that stuff. Like you know what I mean? Like,
You have to be on the
you
frequency.
gotta have, you have to be a certain type because I've never
Clairvoyant.
experienced anything, but other people have, and it's kind of like, you gotta, I don't know, you have to be susceptible to that, I guess.
Can you
Not
imagine-
everybody is.
Can you imagine you're in showing a house? Can you imagine she's in showing a house and it's haunted, right? And all of a sudden, the realtor's going, "So, do you like this house?" And then the client saying, "Well, how much are they asking for it? They want $250,000. We'll offer them $225." Then his voice, "Too low." Get out.
Well, think about it. You have to pay cash because you have to pay cash. No, you would because you wouldn't be able to get a mortgage because
'Cause you're a
it would never-
ghost?
It would never appraise out. The appraisal.
Oh, I thought you said because you were a ghost.
wow.
Listen, I'm not going to pay for this house because the ghost told me it's too
No,
not
because
that
you
much.
want to pay more money because of the notoriety of it all. It's not gonna appraise out. So you have to pay cash.
Oh, good.
So
Yep,
whatever it's
I'm
worth.
really here. No, but this
That's
is true.
crazy. So he's 35 years old and he's having
Yes, he has a ghost.
relationship with a ghost. That's
Right.
insane.
He doesn't have to worry
And
about
this is
ST.
long term.
Long term, 3 years. Well, it'll go on forever as far as she's concerned. But
Well, yeah, well, imagine no STDs, no pregnancies,
kind of safe.
saves money on dinner, and imagine.
She must
those-
eat like nothing. But how about
Yeah, next to
how about with
nothing.
the spirits? Is she good? She a heavy drinker?
Yeah,
Yes.
she's big into the spirits. Yeah.
Big into the spirit. Okay. No, but really, have you ever had a haunted house?
I have not personally. No.
Have you had any friends that saw that was haunted?
Actually, I shouldn't say that. Okay, sorry, I take that back. My sister's house was haunted, but I wasn't selling.
Yeah, it was your brother-in-law.
No, it was my sister's house was haunted, and to the point where she actually had people.
Your sister's
my
house?
sister's house.
Oh, the
in-
paranormal?
in Massachusetts.
Wow.
And she ended up selling it to our cousin, and she told him, "Listen, it's haunted," but he didn't believe in it. So if you don't believe it, it doesn't
That's
affect
it.
you. But a lot of crazy things have happened. She's seen some stuff. She's felt things.
Like what?
So she's seen a black lynx run by her.
You mean the wild cat?
Yeah, the cat
The
run
lynx.
by her, and she was like, "Oh my god, this is crazy." And then I had taken a skiing trip with a couple of girlfriends of mine, and we slept over there, and they went down in the basement, which is where everything would happen. And so when they were coming upstairs, they had mentioned something about, "Oh my god, the cat just ran right by me." No one said anything. I didn't even think anything of it. So a couple of months
Did you see
later,
the cat?
No, she doesn't have a cat. So that was the whole thing. It was like,
Did you see the cat?
no, and
But they saw it.
They saw a cat, it brushed by them, and she had a big dog. Like you wouldn't say it was a little cat when it's a dog. You know what I mean? So, anyways, months later we were talking about it, and I said my sister doesn't have a cat, and they just the look on their face because they felt a little creepy going down there as well. They said that
They
could
know the
feel-
story?
They did, and they.
Tie lady down and
And
says,
they could
"How do you like
feel-
it? You beat the balls."
But she had some, for lack of a better word, Ghostbusters come to her house, and they were saying that there was a vortex that these spirits were coming through, and
Portal, yeah,
yeah,
portal,
like a
portal,
a
portal.
portal, yeah,
Uh-huh.
and it was, and there was a lot of stuff going on in the house, a lot of craziness, accidents happening to
Like what?
the grandson. My nephew's son was just a baby, and he walked past this huge granite. It was like a granite piece of brick. I mean, it was huge, and it was It was just sitting down on, I don't know, something. He walked over and it fell on him. Now this thing is so heavy, there was no way that it would, just toddle, fall over or anything. So he broke his leg. The mother was sitting on a chair, and out of nowhere, her chair was like, it was a swinging chair. It swung. She broke her neck, and she didn't know like what.
Died?
No, she didn't die, and but of course she, there's a lot of this, but she didn't know what had brushed by her or whatever. It just swung her. She broke her neck. Then the little boy again. He just kept getting hurt all throughout the house, and there was never anybody around him. It was just so
And then
bizarre.
after they moved,
I bet the insurance was high on that house.
When they moved, the next people that went in that
well,
bought the
well,
house.
I mean, when your sister and her child moved, did he stop getting hurt?
Oh yeah, well,
Immediately.
because they left. And,
Yeah, because it was a
And
ghost.
then when your
but
cousin came in?
And when my cousin came in, it was almost like people were starting to fight a lot in the house, and things were happening in the house. It was like, I don't know, just a bad vibe. But he didn't believe in the ghosts and stuff. But just different things started happening. So then he sells it. He sells the house. The guy that buys the house.
Did he stop believing in the ghosts?
No. And then the guy that bought the house after that, we saw him on the news. He was someone tried to pull a gun out on him in his driveway. It was like, oh my God, this house! Everybody that goes to the house, something bad happens. So it was just kind of crazy. But like, I never felt anything. I slept in the basement many times. Of course, I was scared, out of my gore. I was just, I didn't want to be down there, but I was just like, oh, okay, grow up, put your big girl panties on and just, handle it. But I never felt
And
anything.
nothing happened.
Nothing. No. But
Hey,
my
give me the
sister-
address. No, give me the
Yeah,
address. Whenever
no,
you have a
it's-
problem with somebody, just send them over to the house. If take us over there, then
You're creeping me out.
No, she'd be doing laundry in the middle of the daytime, and all of a sudden, in the basement, there'd be like a breeze of air coming through, like the curtains. There's no windows or anything.
spirits are real.
And it was
I mean,
like,
they're real.
oh my God, she's got this gust of wind, and she'd be like, and then she'd just run upstairs. And then one time, this woman came around the corner in like one of those. Remember how back in the day the mothers would wear like what do they call those? Like a house dress.
Moo-moos.
Like a house dress, right?
Yeah.
She's coming around the corner, and my sister says she sees her. And of course, my sister will always say, and I wasn't even drinking yet. I mean, it was, it was the morning to the afternoon, And she goes, yeah, the lady come around, and the thing is, she wasn't, because it was daylight, she wasn't really scared, but she watched the woman, and then just as she came around the corner and she was staring at her, she just started to just like disappear. And my sister's not a crazy person; she wouldn't say, oh my God, but she was actually scared. She was like, we have to move. So
Wow.
yeah. So yes,
I just saw a
I
ghost.
tell you, I've had people that I, know are not nuts.
Yeah, no,
And
but
they've seen
I'm
stuff.
telling you. But see,
Yeah.
I never felt it, so I
Yeah.
feel like maybe I'm not. I don't know if I'm not open enough for it. I mean, I wanna experience, and I think that's kind of cool. But
Kinda
at the
cool.
same time, I don't
You
know.
want a piece of granite to fall on you?
No, to meet the ghost. Meet the ghost.
Just kind of.
Meet the ghost.
Hey, what's up? Meet the ghost.
Meet the parents.
single.
Meet the ghost.
Meet the ghost. Well, I'm gonna see meet a ghost and an alien.
Yeah.
And once I get on board, and if I got on board with an alien, if they came to abduct me, they'll be dropping me off real quick. No anal probe for me, just drop him off. Oh yeah.
Send him back.
Hey, can you drop
don't
me
want
off
him.
in Jersey there?
We don't want him.
Yeah, drop me off in
That's
Jersey.
some pretty spooky
Yeah.
stuff.
It was, I mean, there's a lot of
This
stuff.
episode's going pretty dark.
A lot of.
All right,
stuff.
now let's
Crazy.
brighten it up.
Here
Okay.
we go.
Speaking about, like we said, hallucinations. All right. Anyway, now we're gonna move on here, okay? Besides dating the ghost, and I hope everything works out for you with
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
and wait a minute. Can he go and tell people when the people start talking about religion? He can just say he's very spiritual,
Oh yeah, very. He's really into it.
right?
He's really into it.
No, really,
What a vibration.
What
Good
vibrations?
vibrations.
And the Beach Boys. Okay, all right. We're gonna move on here. Okay, you ready? Canada, our friends up there, the Great White North. All
There you
right.
go.
Of course, there's hockey leagues
Always
up there.
hockey.
Always
Jeez,
hockey.
there you go.
Yeah, right. Right. It's like pizza in Italy. Okay, whatever. Hockey leagues in Canada. All right. Well, there was this youth hockey league, and this youth, like the youth,
Vinny.
my cousin Vinny.
Oh my God.
A youth. What
A
is
youth.
what's a youth? You know, a youth.
This youth that's on the hockey team, okay, I guess that what they do to raise money for the team, they sell raffle tickets, okay, they have a big raffle, which makes total sense, right?
Yeah, sure.
Well,
It's expensive, yeah.
all right, you ready for this? This kid, again, I say this is true, it's research, this kid on the hockey team, this youth, boy, whatever, wins the raffle.
What did he win?
I was hoping you would ask that. In the raffle, he won $200 worth of marijuana paraphernalia,
Wow.
What?
edible
How
marijuana.
old is this kid?
I had B. He was like,
He's a
you know,
youth.
he's a youth.
So he was underage.
Yeah. It's a kid, like youth hockey league. He's got to be what, 13?
And I wonder who are the people that are giving the
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, but listen.
donations.
But he
Fine,
must have
yeah.
been young because the way it was wrapped, because it's in a basket. There was let me see, there was edibles, there was pipes, papers, papers, other papers, lighters, blah blah blah. But the way it was wrapped, he goes back to his father, and then this is how the story got, because the father finally telling his father, "Look, Dad, I won chocolate."
And his father goes,
I'll take that.
Can you imagine us with our Italian parents going
Going
over
over
that?
and yeah. And look, I won
Get a
chocolate.
slap upside the head, for sure. But you know, maybe he only saw the top part and thought it looked like candy.
Yeah, that's what he did. That's what it was. He got the chocolate. He got to know. He was
Father
unwrapping
wants
it.
to
And there was like
That's crazy.
marijuana.
Well, you would
paraphernalia.
think that the people who are donating would have enough sense to not donate that to these
No,
children.
they did, but they were probably stoned.
Yeah. They probably figured to give it to the
Yeah,
I
it's share
guess
it.
the moral of the story is when you move into a community, I guess you have to check out the different organizations.
Oh,
To
absolutely.
make sure that they're not corrupting
No,
your
no, no,
kids.
no. That's what the kids. That's how they recruit me. Go play hockey with us. We'll get you high.
Oh, that's crazy.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Now we're gonna move on. We'll move on. Shift gears a
I'm
little bit.
still recovering from the ghost story, but anyway.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the ghost story is definitely crazy. It's you know.
And
it's-
yours was kind
That
of
was
scary.
true. That was
That's
definitely
scary.
true. But like I said,
That's like
I
a
felt
Halloween
everything.
edition right there.
Yeah.
Well, no, the reason why I was asking about owning a house, like, did you ever like sell a property like 1313 Mockingbird Lane,
No,
which
but
is the
but
Munsters
you know what?
or the Adams family?
There was a house that had a crazy family in it that the town had bought the property for this family, which was bizarre because you don't do that for everybody. There was incest, there was all kinds of crazy stuff, and they actually bought this family. There was a bunch of them, and there was so much craziness going on in there that the house, when you name the address, people know exactly. I don't want to say the name of it, but they'll say, "Oh, that's the so and so house." Well, it was so bad that they tore it down and they went to sell the land. Do you know that it would never sell? It's been years. Nobody wants to buy it because of the people that were in it. So,
Oh,
you know,
wow.
it can go one way or another. It was
You know,
a bad thing. It
interesting.
wasn't.
Interesting. And I'm not going to mention names.
Yeah.
But there was a similar story. I'm not going to even mention the area. But there was a murder.
Yeah.
Very, very famous story. Sad. And they actually took the house. I guess it was the local government. They bought it. I guess they condemned the house
Yeah.
and they made it into, like a
Housing
no,
facilities.
like a sanctuary
Oh,
or
nice, yeah.
a
Sanctuary.
shrine.
A shrine?
A shrine to the deceased.
Yeah. Yeah. That was
So
crazy.
yeah. I mean, it was all over the news. It was really a vicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
So, you know, it goes both
wow.
ways. You know, some people probably wouldn't want to buy a house like that, but you know, the other ghost stuff, that's kind of intriguing. People are like, oh, I'd love to, buy that house and.
I'd like to
they
meet a
have parties or
ghost. I
something.
mean, like, that would
You
be.
know,
I mean, if you got a great relationship like the guy in Jersey,
Yeah.
There you go.
that's a
Have
good
a
ghost.
If it
But isn't
works
there
out.
like a difference between a ghost and a spirit and a demon and all
I
this
think
other
it's
stuff?
where they
No,
are in
it-
the levels of if they're
Go-
not
ghost-
No, a ghost
Ghost.
is a spirit. They could be an orb. It could be something you see a flash, or
Like-
they
like
call
they
it.
didn't get to the other
They
side
call it
yet,
what
they
is it
can go
called?
halfway.
Dark people. Dark people. Something you see like a shadow.
I don't know.
I say yeah, something like that. Yeah.
That's pretty wild stuff.
Yeah, pretty scary. I mean, speaking of, when you were talking about shrines, we could go there, but we won't. Okay. All right, now.
Can't go there.
No.
No.
Anyway, so now here's something else we can talk about, okay? That, again, true, all right? Now, in Japan, now this is really funny. Now, okay, of course, we all use the toilet. Now, basically, compared to Japan, our toilets are basically bedpans that flush. Reason why?
We're
Because
behind the times.
yes, we're behind the times. We're losing the United States, folks.
Just losing the poop
Yeah.
war.
It's-
Yeah. We're losing.
No, but Fort Lauderdale's in the
Yeah,
lead
yeah,
of that.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
another
yeah.
episode, Fort Pooperdale,
That's
yeah,
a
and the broken
That's a whole
swords.
different league right there.
But okay, we're told that we're losing the toilet wars because in Japan they have toilets. Okay, now imagine going to the toilets that have bidets built
But
in.
that's like in
Yeah.
Europe.
They have dryers that it's built into the toilet.
Oh,
Dryers,
right, yeah, that's
Heated
different.
seats.
You mean after you B-Day?
Yeah.
No, out right, yeah, right after you bidet, right, yeah.
Yeah.
So
whatever.
squirt and dry?
Yeah, squirt and dry.
Okay.
It's heated. Then there's they have
Heated seats, I've seen that.
yeah.
What about a phone jack?
The way that you have music machines,
Yeah.
Music machine.
music machines that plays like raindrops.
Yeah, so that you
Like,
can
or
play
ocean,
relax.
so
For
you
those
can
of
sit
who
there and
need to
relax. So when you're there on the throne and you're, instead of writing out your will,
Me, I'm like the Marines. I just want to get in
And get it.
and get out.
well, sometimes that doesn't happen like that. So you sit there like my father used to say when we used to take a long time. Are you in there writing your will out? You gonna leave me something?
You know what's
I'm
funny?
leaving something right now, Dad. But things.
It's a lucky log.
There's a lot of restaurants right now that have in the men's room or the late. I shouldn't say the men's room because I don't know. I don't go in the men's room.
Yeah,
I'm
The ladies'
sure.
room, they have TVs everywhere. Like you're in the stall and I'm sitting there like, oh my god. there's
Yep,
a TV.
they have that,
Watching
they have-
TV. Like, why would you want to keep somebody in there longer than they have to? I don't get
They
it.
have night lights.
But-
Night lights. Yeah, there's night lights. I mean, if you
Ghosts?
But I think building homes today, we should take that into consideration.
Well, that's what they're
We
saying.
need to be up on the times, and if Japan.
Well, I
behind
think the
Japan-
B-Day thing, some people have that.
Yeah,
Some
that's
people have
not
that.
yeah, they do.
unpopular thing. But the rest of it, I mean, I've seen TVs.
That's the thing with the little squirter, right? You squirt
How
the
many
bottle.
people that do his movies? I'm about to go to some other day. Oh wow, this is a cool bath. They got a water fountain. I'll be right
I'm
out.
thirsty.
I ran out. I said, wow, I didn't know you had a water
I remember
fountain.
when I was a kid, they had
The
fountains
water
like
fountain.
this. It's kind of low, though.
God, who does this? Is this for the dog?
Actually, yeah. They have so many things for the animals.
You guys are sick. You're sick. You guys are
So
sick.
I think I want one.
Yeah.
For my butthole.
Yeah, do it. Absolutely. Why not?
No, but they're
I think
saying.
every house should be equipped with
No, but in
Yeah.
Japan, there's a lot. There
They're very
is.
clean out there.
Very clean.
Very
No,
clean.
but I'm saying that
It's
this
just
thing.
a whole new
Thorough.
meaning to cleaning your pipes.
Not on the inside, but outside.
Holy smokes.
No, they're in like train stations. They're in airports. Or yes, they're in
my.
like 80% of the homes
And I
now.
guess if you buy enough of them, then they'll be cheaper. Because that's
Like you can live in there.
You can live in B-Day.
We're living on the toilet. I mean, it's just like a recycling,
yeah.
but in, out, in,
It's like
out.
that-
I want to know where your research
Comfortable
team
for you.
finds this stuff. This is really good
Yeah.
stuff.
It's
You know, you can really sink your teeth into this stuff.
Or sit and relax. Oh.
It is. It's true. It's true. We do remember Kathy the research. Kathy the research girl.
Kathy,
Kathy.
you're good.
Yes.
You're good,
Yeah,
you.
yeah, Kathy, you're doing a good job because I'm glad that I tell people this because
She's
people
getting
would
the
not
scoop.
believe
No pun intended.
she's getting the scoop all right. We're just sick bastards. But no, but like the house, I mean, there's bathrooms like I guess rooms, like certain rooms in the house make the value of the house go up and down. I mean, the individual room.
Well, I mean,
Like, in other words,
having
yeah,
a
like-
master bedroom with a bathroom off the side is much better than not
Wasn't
having
it
that.
kitchens and bathrooms, right? Kitchens and
Well,
bathrooms
that's the
are
biggest
important.
thing that
I mean,
sells out.
people
Kitchens
really
and bathrooms.
customize their kitchens with like these high-end,
Yeah.
industrial,
Right,
all
yeah.
steel toilets.
When you
It
eat
could be a toilet
Stoves.
Then what are you going to tell you? Like you're a really
But,
crappy cook?
Yeah, the higher.
I don't want to go up. I don't want to go
So,
up next.
I
He's a
mean,
crappy
you know,
cook.
higher end-
I guess you really couldn't have a
appliances
stainless
were
steel
better.
toilet. That wouldn't be very warm, would it?
It'd be very.
I've seen shows. I've seen him in jail.
Yeah, that would be. I think-
They have stainless steel toilets.
There you go.
I've seen
That's-
all. If you watch it, like if you watch any show that goes on, you know, I'm not talking about from personal experience.
Right.
Right. There you go.
I know you asked me before because I used to live in Rahway, New Jersey, where the state prison.
That's right by
Was
Colonia.
I in a house or in a
Colonia.
cell? I was in a house.
Rahway is
Okay.
right near Colonia.
I just wanna make
Colonia's
sure.
an Italian neighborhood.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know about Rahway.
We're in the woods again. Let me turn. Let me get out. Back on the road. All right. So here we go.
He's a funny guy. I kill you last.
I kill you last. What am I, a clown? Do I amuse you? What do I make you laugh? I mean, what funny? What do you mean? Funny? What do you mean funny? How? This is what asthma looks like. We'll just ride it out, watch and see what happens. Hey, then he'll be a ghost.
I give up.
Okay, so, all right, gang.
Oh my goodness.
What's bad? Nick, can't you take it?
No, I'm having a hard
I
time.
told you it was going to be a bumpy ride. I told you that. See?
The one.
You weren't kidding.
Watch this. I can murder him without even laying a finger on him. It's just
My
been acquitted.
goodness.
Cardiac
Wow.
arrest and he's gone. We're going to have an opening for another co-host you out there, so keep writing in.
No ghosts need to fly. I'll haunt you.
You probably will. But leave that damn dog at home. Well, folks, this is starting to go down like a dark path here. I can see this. So I'm just going to say, from all of us, Jersey Mike, Coach Nick, Deborah Face, we just want to say to you, just keep on writing in. We thank you for all the comments and input that you have, and I'm sure after this show, I'm sure that you will. But that's okay. It's all good. So
Real deal.
it's the real deal.
Right there.
So from all of us, we just want to say thank you very much and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again.
Bye, everybody.
Okay.
We're
Out of here.
Peace.
Hey gang, welcome to another zany episode of Real Deal Property Sharks. I'm your host, Jersey Mike, and as you all know, I'm the real deal. And of course, my two hosts here, lovely Deborah Face, the face of real estate, and Mr. I Can't See a Damn Thing, Coach Nick.
Come here. I gotta feel the braille.
Yeah. Strip bar.